So Black Ops 6 Zombies is supposed to have this guided mode for Easter egg, which is basically like 2 weeks after the Easter egg is solved, they will release the guided mode, which will basically just walk you through all the steps and make the whole thing easier. And I think the idea is to get more people to play the Easter egg. To be honest, that's pretty good. I think in general it's a good idea. I think most people also think this. I haven't really seen anybody be too mad about it, with the one notable exception being YouTubers. You see, if there's just a mode that guides you through the Easter egg, there's not much reason for you to look up an Easter egg guide on how to do it. And that will undoubtedly hurt viewership for the Call of Duty Zombies YouTubers whose basically entire careers have been built off of these Easter egg guides. And the average person might say, well, it's a YouTuber. Who the hell cares? YouTubers are annoying and download PDF files. But I think maybe, aside from that last part, we should cut them some slack, because they've probably had more impact on the community of zombies than most people will want to admit. Even the annoying ones, the clickbaity, hey guys, it's me back with another Easter egg guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe and look at my check out my socials and the giveaway in the comments. Let's go. I think you need to realize how fundamental they have actually been to the popularity of zombies. As a mode that has very secretive, very huge secrets, them bringing such secrets to the attention of the normies has been very impactful on how zombies has shaped up to be in its current form. I think pretty much anybody who plays zombies has consumed some sort of YouTuber content at some point. Whether it be just like watching for strategies, doing Easter egg guides, just laughing at them make dick jokes all the time. I'm absolutely ashamed to admit it, but the main reason I ever got into zombies was the Syndicate project, and as much of a horrible person as he is now, I wouldn't be here today anxiously awaiting Black Ops 6 to come out if it weren't for YouTubers like him. Now, I can also understand not caring, because you might not think it has any effect on you. Oh no, Mr. Raffle Waffles is gonna have to start begging on the streets. Oh boo-hoo, what do I care? But this does, I think, come back to bite regular players in the tuchus at some point. Probably more than you would think. So consider this for old Easter egg maps that don't have guided modes. Like Black Ops 6 is gonna have. Let's say you, for some reason, just got into Black Ops 3, it was on sale on Steam, so you decided to buy it. After some guy empties your bank account because the game's compromised, you might think about trying an Easter egg or two. In order to do that, you would probably need to look up a guide. By looking up that guide 10 years later, you would be giving a YouTuber views from a 10-year-old video. Now for Black Ops 6, let's say 10 years from now, the same thing happens, but there's a guided mode. The YouTubers will absolutely make YouTube videos on how to do the quest, and it'll be relevant until that guided mode comes out, at which point that video becomes redundant, because the game already has something in it to show you how to do it. And if it hurts their viewership, that hurts them just in general. A lot of people think that most of the YouTubers are shills and just do what Activision says, and there's definitely some out there who will criticize the game. That is really important, because they have louder voices than anybody on Reddit making a post on the Zombies subreddit complaining about whatever ever could hope to have. When a YouTuber tells you Vanguard sucks, it means a lot more than if you just see it on Reddit or something. If they start getting less viewership because of this guided mode, their voice is gonna get quieter because they won't have as much power in the community. I just think that's objectively a bad thing. You know, even the YouTubers who shy away from criticizing the game too much because they seem to want to not get on Activision's bad side, like, they still have opinions on stuff they will talk about. I don't think YouTubers are as much of a shill as the average people make them out to be. If something is really bad in the game, they will criticize it. There does come a point where they just can't ignore it no matter how much they want to maintain that relationship with Activision. Even that is a really important thing that you don't want to compromise by having a guided mode. Now, is this all to say that they shouldn't add the guided mode? I don't think so. I do think it's just, in general, a really good idea because the amount of people who do the Easter eggs is definitely low. But I do think it is important to keep in mind if a YouTuber comes out and says, I really don't like this guided mode, I don't think the immediate response should be, oh, well, that's because you're a shill who just wants money and blah, 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 blah. I do think they definitely have skin in this game that's at risk with a guided mode. Maybe respect that, I guess. Maybe wear their shoes for a bit, even if they're a bit smelly. The community aspect of them has been a pretty integral part of zombies. It would definitely not be in the stage it is today without, like, all the early YouTubers, guides, and hyping up the mode. Whether you like them or not, they are pretty important to this ecosystem of the game. You know, a lot of changes that happen have been because of things either they don't like or what people are telling them they don't like, and they just kind of relay it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I don't think guided mode is as black and white as it may seem initially. There is definitely some repercussions to consider here, but that's all I have to say. Booyah.